What's going on, guys? Ingram here. Welcome back to a brand new separate Freaky Friday video. And today's Freaky Friday, we're continuing the long series of Doki Doki. So yeah, let's get right into it. We go back here and then back where we started. Is this where we started? Oh, look. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. You're practicing piano again? Yeah. Ahaha. You must have a lot of determination starting this club and picking up piano. Maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Or that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy you're willing to help out for the festival too. Aha, I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Were you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Real? Well, yeah. I was talking about our part of the festival. But the whole day of school, we're gonna get to play and eat all kinds of delicious foods. Sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, don't they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? And I didn't say I don't like it. But what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Ika. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Nerd. Just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions are always so funny as yours are sorry. Anyway, excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. They're sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Eh? Tracing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry about me too much. Oh. No. Go back. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. Glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. The conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's ever noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since preparing the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. A little sus, guys. I timidly approached Monica, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk. Graham, what's up? This might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything else with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? What way do you mean? Yeah, reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? Can't say I noticed anything about her. Monica peers around the room, peers across the room at Sayori, who was idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. I'm surprised I'm not the one asking that. I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Angel. Sure, know a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she never really liked this. She always talks to me about things that bother her. This time when I asked her, she seemed very dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members. Try to talk to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with a person. Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? Saying that the thing on her mind is you. Me? Why would you say that? Well. Probably shouldn't say too much, but I already talked about you more than anything else, you know? Really? She's been so much happier since she joined the club. Like an extra light turned on inside of her. What? No way. Laurie's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now that she's always than it always has been. You're so funny, Rem. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you. Got a good point there. I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. Try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. She stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down to Sayori and gently talking to her. She's keeping her voice so quiet I can't even hear it from here. I sigh to myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her, and to have fun with everybody else. That's impossible when she's behaving like this. How much do I care that I'm about her that I'm letting this weigh down on me so much? Now that it feels like I don't want to be behaving out of the ordinary. There's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Oh god. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to guess their poems, and so do I. I make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. Wondered what she was talking about Sayori. Interesting. Gotta read this Sayori, obviously. This is your best one so far. It's really nice and grim. Thanks? You've been a little too quiet today, Sayori. Is everything alright? Of course. Everything is fine. Yeah, I'm just a little tired today. You want a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, Rem. Still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing a poem like this when Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah. I guess you're the only one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with anyone else? Wait, of course I do. That doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them, for real. I still didn't understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me. I have to sometimes put up with you. We have a wavelength or something. That's how the poem came out. I think it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori? She's crying, oh my god. Ram, I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? She has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you have fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori. Glance around the room to make sure no one has noticed this. Sayori? I probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. She shakes her head. She sniffs and keeps shaking her head. She finally gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, you Rem. Just a little rain cloud. Sorry you had to see that. It won't happen again, I promise. Smile for everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sorry. Tell Monica wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Shari cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Nah, bro, what the hell was that? That was so sad. Ain't no way. Let's just talk to everyone else, I guess. This one's alright. Alright? Oh yeah. About as good as yesterday anyway. I see where you're going for, but it's not really my style. And that's fine. It's mostly just glad you're trying a little bit. Of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? Eh? No, gross! It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this hope has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, if you ended up just scaring me away. What if you just ended up scaring me away? It's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. I have fun to hang out here, even if I had to put up with you. His elbow connects with my stomach. Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. Ha ha ha. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe that was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. You just watch my mouth around and ask you. Anyway, you hold the other poems seem like nothing ever happened. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go to. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sun glow. I'll be the beach that watches your worries away. I'll be the beach that your daydream about every day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in a windy sail. Remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about every day. Each day, I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought you had left long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Interesting. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things. I want to write something with a nice message for once. W? Besides, the beach is awesome. Fair. Yeah, kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. So I decided to write the beach about the beach first, and then come up with a message later. Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing, let's pick a topic we both write about, or whatever. You can really see her doing that too, making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess I ended up making one kind of metaphorical too. There's nothing wrong with doing something like that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. They chose so they're friends now. Interesting. Well done, Adrian. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this is a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore. It's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone and their writing. And I guess doing some writing myself. Well, you learn anything about yourself, Adrian? Eh? Well, you know, like how I say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even in my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe that what's more important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Eh? Why me? We always sophisticate when you're writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? She thinks about this for a good minute. It must be terrible. Eh? For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant I respect your opinion. See, sorry I always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little used to it. Thinking? Being disliked. It's kind of sad. What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay. Here. Okay, they are writing about the same thing. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaostically, I don't know what that means, meets the surface. Under a clear blue sky, an expansion of bliss. But beneath gray rolling clouds and endless enigma, the easiest world to get lost in is the one where everything can be found. But one can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is... The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line tamped by the foamy trenches. Turn back and I abandon my peace in the road at the shore. Drift forward and I return to earth forevermore. Those words, man, I can't read. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a more metaphorical approach to it. Yeah, and ask her told me about it. She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. We're supposed to get better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought process. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise she wanted to do something like that. Well, I just wanted to show off. Not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts every once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Well, time to read this last person. Hi, Angel Rab. Have you thought about what you want us to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It will also make me happy to see. Ahaha. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Ahaha. It's kind of funny. How so? No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sarah's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other day. Really? No way. I'm surprised you're in some sync with her. And again, you've been spending a lot of time lately, haven't you? Yeah, I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much of her this past year. Since I joined the club, we've been putting a lot more time together again. I see. That reminds me. Sarah has been a little off today. Yeah, did she tell you something? Well, Andrew, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? Of course not. Sure, I've been treating her like I always do. Alright, just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. She's been acting much happier ever since joining the club. What happened all of a sudden? It is a little scary. Oh, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you, alright? Alright. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift in the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilit sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall, and I fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between my thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything, that knows what I'm thinking. Before I speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with the breath she blows me afloat, and I pick up the gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything. It was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. I feel like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans are two-dimensional creatures. I think you should know that better than anyone else. You mean one-dimensional? Oh yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Range. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid that it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something that puts so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, I want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things that you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Well, there we go. We're done. Very a little creepy at the end there. We're all done sharing our poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out? Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You divinity from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is it so weird today? Like, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. The only thing that's different is that Sayori's in here. Seems right. Sayori's always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? Almost like everyone's balance is thrown off when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? Oh, she went to go pee. Please show some decency. Oh, come on. She wasn't feeling too well, so she went home early. That's so? Hope she's alright. Same. Seriously. Of all the times not to go home with her, you picked the sometimes she's not feeling well. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh? A curious expression coming from Yuri of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out what the rest of the festival preparation, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. Interesting. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. We might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. For myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sari will be helping me design them. As for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, it's not it at all. The most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's counting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. Yes, I never gave Sarah enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? Oh, about that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, it just leaves you in Drem. One who's truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both asking Yuri has a pretty heavy task to handle. It'll probably go a long way if you help one of them out. You could always help me out as well. It'll be really appreciated for that. That's Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? What? How on earth am I going to respond to something like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you should be sitting on your butt anyway. Shiest him on with a bunch of excuses like that. I'll recall that. You mentioned that you would like to handle all the baking on your own. Andre might not be nice to be around if you only liked him to be a nuisance. So therefore, maybe more suitable assisting with the decoration. Well, I never said that. How could it be hard to make food decorations anyway? Not like something you're making a too strange element to. What are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think up to Angel to decide what he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? I'm sure he's interested in. You literally just said, I'm surprised as what? Sorry. I just wasn't just saying that. Jeez. We just settled this already? Yeah, Angel, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Oh God. Hold up. Let's just save this for future reference, but I know who I'm gonna go with so far. I mean, if it's gonna be with anyone that I prefer, help Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, but Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay? Oh my God. Well, Monica and Sayori are gonna be hanging out because they're helping each other, right? So we should go with Monica? Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yay, you picked me! Hold on 1 second. Yeah. He's the least help out of all of us. But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Saria as well. But Idrems was the one who... that doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let your ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you even saying, Yuri? In fact, that sounds like you guys are the one who went with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, it wouldn't have to have been such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah, you have a lot of work to do, you know. It won't be as good as a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So you're going to do the right thing, President. Okay, I get it. Technically, the most logical thing for Range Ram to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. Oh my god! Why do you gotta choose? I don't have a strong opinion about either of them. Okay, let's choose. Okay, we're gonna do one and one for one episode and one for the next episode, or another episode. But we'll see. So it doesn't really matter. So we'll just choose Natsuki for now. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun, and you guys make it sound like a lot of work. All use 2 people. Also, I'm used to baking. You've seen Separate Sunday, guys. Don't worry. Baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Eh? Samantha, you were saying that. That's because... Never mind, okay. Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. Used to it after all. God damn it. That's good. Even though Yuri's being melodramatic, it's a little hard for me not to feel bad. That's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes! Everything except the performance is going to be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you, Adrian? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested. See how it turns out. We'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulky. Oh my god. It starts counting too. It's not that big of a deal or anything. Well, it might not just be that. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general, having to come up with something for her to do and nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Nancy glanced back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look, Nancy goes over and puts her hand down on Yuri's shoulder. Yuri, you're really the most talented one here, and you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're gonna make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important the way that people feel during the performances. So you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Eski releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but Yuri isn't the only one who isn't surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki of all Natsuki of all people to be saying such encouraging things. I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work out perfectly, you can tell she tried something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori helps everyone and somehow feel good about themselves. Sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it really great. Make it a really great event. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'll stay here a bit longer. I really got to do any reading, so fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica at the doors as they chat between each other. Where are you going? What? So we need to figure out plans for this weekend. Lily would have gone home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that. Have no idea how that slipped out of my mind. Jeez, good thing I stopped you. Gotta give you my number, okay? Better not be weird or anything. Oh, don't worry. She gives me her number. Okay. Coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured out since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like, I could have a guy at my house. My dad would kill me. Really? It's kinda strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? Can't do anything while my dad is home. Anyway, I just need to explain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I need from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah. Really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you better look forward to it. Oh? Didn't you just say you were gonna make me do the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I can act like in front of everyone. I'm just looking forward to this. Wait, really? What kind of? Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all. That's all it is, so. Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Ah. Never mind. Okay. I can't believe this. Nancy's gonna be coming over to my house on Sunday? Even though I would prefer to do a already. My anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I'm pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. Never told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. I feel nervous that Sarah finds out about this. I think we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, throughout the club, I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then we'll have a good time. We're saving this part for next Friday, guys. That was a very deep episode today. Gosh, there's so much drama happening. Damn, we should have chosen Yuri, to be honest, but that's gonna be happening for another episode. And yeah, so we're gonna call that today's episode. Next episode, I'm gonna do the festival, and then hang out with Natsuki on Sunday. And then yeah, we'll see what happens after that. And that's gonna be it. So if you guys enjoyed, like and subscribe. Street Fighter video coming out tomorrow, Cyber Sunday. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.